Last Monday's episode, we toured the valleys of Salento and drank our way through a whole lot of Colombian coffee. We then made our way to Bogota, the capital city of Colombia, and made the most of what this beautiful city has to offer.
All in that little circle there, and we essentially have to throw it and it'll explode.
We started off exploring the city on our sweet bikes and checked out the sights and culture.
They just made us public speak at the start at the start of the hike, and I hate it. They always make you go around and say something about yourself, and then I get really nervous. I can talk in front of camera, I can't talk in front of other people.
Yeah. We were on our bike tour in Bogota, Colombia, and it's a 4 to 5 hour bike ride, and I famously got my flip-flops on. The guy just done a bit of explaining as to the history of the La Candelaria area, which is one of the areas that was reconstructed and built after Colombia's civil war and the drug trafficking that went on in Colombia.
No, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
5 points to this girl.
Lulu.
Very good. Lulo. L-U-L-O. So, just move to the next person.
Oh.
Gracias. Ooh, the skin is prickly.
You know why? When you go to fix your car or something, and the mechanic is very, very good and the car was perfect, you say, "Quedó The accent goes in the final A. Alright? Bogota comes from Bacata, the indigenous word, right? So at least they keep the accent. Alright, so please, Maracujá, Bogota.
Not Boca. How did you?
Bogota. Bogota. Alright?
Yuca.
Yuca?
Yeah, yuca. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
What is that taste? Okay. Only the glass door. You ready? You want to be your girlfriend or you have a...
That felt really good.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
It's been building up for a while. Yeah, it's been building up for the past 4 months.
What fruits shall we reap from cracking it on my head? Granadilla.
Granadilla, which I don't actually like that much, so you can have this.
The capital, everything is like this. And you have these heavy steel bricks.
And we are going to throw it at this.
They will give you the fuel for sure. They will give you the things to throw and like a high-tech device. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, bro. What up, man? All right.
That was so much fun.
That was Dejo, and now we have to get back on our bikes.
Alright guys, so we are back from the bike tour. The bike tour was absolutely amazing. It was really informative and really fun. We don't usually like doing a lot of tours, but we really enjoyed it. The name of the tour company that we did it through was Bogota Bike Tours, and our guide's name was Nico. So if you ever do find yourself in Bogota, make sure you pronounce it right, but also do that tour. Like I said, we don't really like tours that much, and it was so much fun. Tomorrow we've got some exciting things planned, so yeah, we will catch you guys in the morning.
Buenos dias from the streets of Bogota. Finally the sun is out, because it's been raining like every day, on and off. Rains for an hour, stops, you go outside, it starts to rain again. So we are going to breakfast this morning because we're starving. We're going to go to a little place called Salina, which is around the corner from our hostel.
Yeah, we've walked past it a few times and it looks really good, so we want to go give it a try.
Apparently they do like a really nice smashed avo on toast and
so we've been missing smashed
mushrooms.
avo so much.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed is that a lot of South America doesn't do smashed avo.
No, it's
on
not
toast.
a thing, it's an Aussie thing.
It's an Aussie thing. It's not very much a South American thing. So while the sun is out, we're going to start filming. We're going to have brekkie.
And we're going to go up the Montserrat mountain today.
Are we?
Yeah, because we have some sun.
Okay, let's go there.
That's a good idea. It's really quiet in the town today because it's Sunday, so everything's closed. I think the only reason that this restaurant is open is because it's a hostel as well. And the hostel looks beautiful, but it's really expensive. We looked at staying here. It's about $80 US for private room.
Was it 80 US? Macchiato. What did you get?
I just got a latte. Look how fancy it is.
Your love heart and your latte.
I love Colombian coffee.
A love heart and your coffee. How fitting for this morning.
We're gonna be real about something here. Chris and I, we have been traveling together for 4 months, and it's a lot of time spent together. Anybody who's traveled for a really long period of time, like, you love each other, but it's a lot of time. And we got in a fight this morning, and that's the honest truth. And then we have to vlog, and it's always a bit harder vlogging when you've gotten in an argument.
Yeah, I agree.
Any other people that vlog out there will probably understand. But sometimes it's good because we start vlogging and then we stop fighting because we just have to be happy.
Have I one toast?
And we're buddies again.
We're happy again.
We love each other again.
Yeah, it's an on and off love.
Yeah.
It comes and goes.
Yeah.
Depending on the day, the weather. It's cloudy, so we love each other. It'll probably get sunny again and it'll fight again.
We'll see how we go after a whole year of this. Anywho though,
Yeah.
we are gonna go show you guys now one of the most probably historical sites in Bogota, because we couldn't make a video about Bogota without showing you guys this place. We're going to Plaza Bolivar.
Plaza Bolivar.
Plaza Simón Bolivar is the main square of the capital city of Bogota. The famous statue situated in the heart of the square is of Simón Bolivar, known as the Liberator. He was a Venezuelan military and political leader who led the succession of what are currently the states of Venezuela, Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Panama from the Spanish Empire.
Hola, buenos días. El día de hoy nos encontramos en la Plaza de Bolívar de Bogotá. El día de hoy estamos enseñándole a todos los ciudadanos esta estrategia que se llama Distrito Balas, volando bien las palomas que queremos que estén en este lugar. Tenemos una problemática de sobrepoblación en el cual muchas personas no conocen y es el producto de la sobreoferta alimenticia que tienen las palomas de la ciudad. Muchos venimos a este lugar y les damos de alimentar con maíz, comida en descomposición, otro tipo de alimentos que no son aptos o nutricionalmente no son bien para las palomas. Por eso la invitación que les doy hoy es a que ellas pueden primero conocer, ellos conocen su alimento, saben qué comer, insectos, granos, comen semilla, y pues nosotros les estamos dando alimentos que no son para ellas. La invitación es a que nos sumemos a estas acciones, ya que estamos generando un mal bienestar a las palomas, estamos maltratando de forma directa este animal. La idea es que conozcamos cuál es la problemática que hay aquí en el interior de la plaza y que nos sumemos con acciones afirmativas en pro de ellas. Muchísimas gracias.
So basically what we've just learned, and we were guilty of it 10 seconds before they started talking to us, but essentially feeding the birds, the pigeons in Plaza Bolivar with corn is a really bad practice, because corn isn't a natural food source for the pigeons. It doesn't have any real nutrients or vitamins that the pigeons need. It creates a lot of competition between the pigeons and they start attacking each other. They transmit a lot of viruses in doing so, but also it stops them from hunting for their natural sources of food like insects and seeds, etc. So we were guilty of it, as I said, 20 seconds before it happened, and then we were approached by a program.
Well, we saw some pictures of pigeons with all their feathers out. We started looking at it and started reading some of the information, and a woman from the company came up to us. I didn't understand, but Chris did, and yeah, explained to us sort of what was happening and how bad it is for them. So I feel really bad that we were doing it before, but we didn't really know.
But now we're informed, we've got the education, so it's a good takeaway message for other people in other parts of the country. Maybe think twice before you feed birds.
Alrighty, so it's a few hours later. We needed a little bit of chill out time after walking around the city. I don't know about you guys, but we're definitely not overly city people. It's a cool city, we love it, but sometimes it gets a bit much. So we came back to the hostel. We had a super hearty, cheap lunch of cereal, keeping it cheap. But anyways, we are gonna head out now. It's a bit later on in the afternoon, and we are gonna show you guys the one last thing that you do need to do and see if you are ever in Bogota. We just got through the line and got our ticket, and it was 42,000 Colombian pesos to take the cable car up and down, so it equates to about 18 Aussie dollars. My dad would hate this.
Your dad would hate
My
this.
dad would hate this.
He would. It's steep.
Monserrate dates back to pre-Columbian era, where the Muisca inhabitants originally had a number of temples built on top of this mountain. Post-Spanish conquest, however, they were replaced with a Catholic church that now sits atop of Monserrate at an altitude of 10,314 feet, making it the highest vantage point in the entire city.
Alrighty guys, it's a few hours later. We came back to the hostel after going up Monserrate mountain, and we've been dealing with... we're not going to talk about it too much.
We've been dealing with a lot of passport stuff.
But that's the end of that. Because our family told us to shut up about passports. But anyways,
That's literally been what I've been doing for like 4 hours since we got back, is dealing with passport stuff. So we apologise for not being present for more of the vlog after Monserrate. However, we are probably going to be out of Bogota in the next day or two. Hopefully. It is a beautiful city though. I think I said it at the start of the vlog. We're not overly city people, but
we did love it here. It's a really interesting city. If you are ever here, do the things that we did. Go on a bike tour, go up Monserrate. If you've got a few days here, do those 2 things. Just walk around and explore. It's an awesome city. There's really cool culture and food, and we did have a great time.
Don't avoid the what people say about how unsafe Colombia is, or Bogota.
Or Bogota in particular.
We haven't had any issues here. The people are super friendly, super beautiful. So if you ever are wanting to go to Colombia, just go.
What's the saying?
No dar papaya.
No dar papaya.
Which means don't show your fancy things or your jewelry, because then you're kind of making yourself vulnerable to getting your stuff stolen. So
even as we only had our phones out at certain times, certain places. We only videoed at certain times, certain places. So
yeah, just gotta be smart, and everyone will be fine. Colombia is a beautiful country, beautiful city of Bogota. We are hopefully heading up north on Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday.
Next time you see us will be no more scarves.
No more
Hopefully,
jumpers.
I'll have a coconut in my hand and we're going to be on the beach.
So,
We hope...
You go.
Okay. So, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give that little thumbs a hit.
Just a thumbs up.
And subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.
Adios. Come here.
Ow! Ow!
Does it hurt?
Yes!
It's not working properly.